Forces of the Philippines.
Armed Forces of the Philippines, titled Statement on Military Professionalism and National Unity by General Romeo Browner, sir.
Sinabi mo screenshot. Now, sino yung kumuha ng screenshot na yan?
I did, sir, and I used my laptop.
Anong ginawa mo sa screenshot na yan kung meron man?
I first saved an electronic.
Sana yung print out ng screenshot na yan.
Sinabit ko po yung copy sa Committee on Justice of House of Representatives.
Now, kung yung print out ng screenshot ipapakita sa iyo, ma-identify mo ba yan? In the process of presenting to you a printout of a screenshot from the AFP website with the title, quotes, Statement and National Unity, and quotes, that is previously marked as Exhibit B, Roman numeral 4-16. Okay? May you peruse the same? And the question is, what relation out of the screenshot you mentioned?
This is a copy.
How faithful, if at all, is this printout from the actual screenshots?
The printout accurately reflects the screenshot, sir.
How do you know that the printout accurately reflects the screenshot?
I compared the printouts with the screenshot, and the web page are identical, sir.
Now, sinabi mo rin,
Your Honor, for the records, we have the
Counsel correspondent.
we have the copy of the document. How can he be identifying the document when he does not have that copy? Are you following a script?
I move that statement by the defense that the witness is following a script be stricken out of record. For the record, Your Honor, the witness was perusing the document before he handed that to the defense. Your Honor, please.
But he was answering
Comments
the
of both
question.
counsels are simply noted. Kindly, if you're done with the document, counsel, kindly give it to the witness.
Your Honor, for the and portion of both documents have contain certified true copies. It's and a mere photocopy, Your Honor.
The manifestation and objection is duly noted. Same ruling by this court. Witness may answer.
You.
The printouts and the web page, and found that the contents are identical, sir.
May continue. Mr. Witness, sinap
2024, sir.
sino bang kumuha ng screenshot na yan?
I did, sir, and I used my laptop.
Anong ginawa mo sa screenshot na yan kung meron man?
Sinave ko po yung screenshot doon sa laptop ko, and
then print mo. Saan na yung printout ng screenshot na yan?
sinubmit ko po sa Committee on Justice on House of Representatives.
Saan na yung printout ng screenshot na yan?
Sinubmit ko po sa Committee on Justice.
Now, kung yung copy ng printout ng screenshot ipapakita sa iyo, will you be able to identify the same?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm showing you a printout of a screenshot ng Facebook post ng PNP dated November 2024. Title is PNP Statement P14. P-Roman numeral 417. What relation, if any?
Your Honor, may I ask further be allowed to peruse before he asked his question to identify the document?
Counsel is directed to kindly give opposing counsel for the respondent a copy of the document being presented to the witness.
Your Honor, both documents appear to be photocopies, Your Honor.
Noted, and I presume the continuing objection and comment of the counsel for respondent will be placed on record as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Witness may answer.
It is a copy of the submitted document to the Committee on Justice, sir.
How faithful, if at all, is this printout sa naging actual screenshot?
It accurately reflects the screenshot.
That printout accurately reflects the screenshot.
I compared the screenshot with the printout and the web page where this was posted and found that the contents are identical.
Okay, so let's to the last agency, Mr. Witness. Nasabi mo rin na yung National Security Council or NSC tugon ng National Security Council or NSC.
I have the screenshot of the statement of National Security Council on the official webpage of the Presidential Communication Officer.
Sino yung kumuha?
Sir, and I use my laptop.
Okay, anong ginawa mo kung meron man?
Sinip ko muna electronic copy ng screenshot sa laptop ko. And
Sana yung kung alam mo.
tinread ko, sir.
Now, kung yung kopya ng screenshot na yan ipapakita sa iyo, ma-identify mo ba?
Yes, sir.
Now, we are in the process of showing you a printout. Ng National Security Council statement. Okay, previously marked as Exhibit P Roman numeral 4-18.
Your Honor, the Exhibit T-4-18 is a photocopy.
Noted.
Okay. May I ask the question with this? What relation, if any, does that document have with the printout of the screenshot you mentioned?
This is the copy that was submitted to Committee on Justice, sir.
How faithful, if at all, is that printout from the actual screenshots?
It accurately reflects the screenshot, sir.
And how do you know that that printout accurately reflects the screenshots?
I compared the screenshot with the printouts and the web page and found that the contents are identical, sir.
Okay, done now. Mr. Witness, let's proceed. Sinabi mo rin na in the course you conducted yung open source investigation now. What happened, if any? The videos, the screenshots of the several governmental agencies.
We then proceed to the issuance of subpoena, sir, to the following individuals who were present on November 23, 2024. Bons Mared Mendoza, Dempsey Reyes, Ana Malindog Puy, Mikhail Flores.
Yung tanong, Mr. Witness, is, ba't kaya nag-issue, kung alam mo, no? Ba't nag-issue yung NBI ng subpoena sa mga tao nito?
Nandun po kasi sila sa press during the November 23, 2024 online press conference, sir.
Alright, now, ano ba yung NBI nag-issue ng ano ba yan, subpoenas ba yan or subpoenas sa mga taong ito?
Dumating po sa office namin si Dempsey Reyes and Bons Magsambol noong December 4, 2024 and inassign po sa akin na i-interview at ako po yung interview.
So, Your Honor, please, may Dempsey Reyes says so, rest in peace. Now, ano ba yung nangyari? Kung meron man, during your interview with namayapang si Dempsey Reyes.
He confirmed po na he was present during the November 20.
Clearly, you're trying to use this witness to present an affidavit of another person who has already passed.
If I may, Your Honor, please.
Counsel may
Your Honor,
respond.
please, that is not an affidavit of Dempsey Reyes. Your Honor, please, the question was what happened during his interview. Yes, confirmed that he was there and that he heard the Vice President uttering the statement, Your Honor, please. Does that hearsay, Your Honor, please? And be that as it may, Your Honor, please, we invoke a doctrine that we call an independently relevant statements. The defense is reacting. I don't know why. Your Honor, please, IRS would allow this witness to testify as to what the other person told him as to that fact, the making of the statements, as to whether or not what the person said is true or not. That is not material at this point, Your Honor, please.
Let the court clarify then. As to tenor, the court will allow it. As to the fact, as to the supposed fact that the witness told this, what's his name, Dempsey Reyes, made those utterances to the witness, but not as to the truth of what Dempsey, Kaiden, Ray, that clarification, court will allow it.
Your Honor, please, what about this Bonds Magsambol? Ano ba yung nangyari sa interview with him, kung meron man?
Bonds Magsambol also confirmed that he was present.
Objection, Your Honor. Same objection.
And same ruling, I suppose.
Let the witness first answer and the court will make a ruling because he might have a different answer. Because counsel, note the affidavit of the witness. The affidavit of this Bonds guy, but did not do so with the affidavit of Dempsey. So, court will listen, presiding officer will listen to the witness before ruling on the matter. We may have the same ruling unless he gives a different answer. Please, witness, Mr. Answer. Please, Mr. Witness, kindly answer.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bonds Magsambol also confirmed that he was present on the November 23, 2024 online press conference held by the Office of the Vice President. And he also confirmed that he heard the utterance of the Vice President making the statement.
Same ruling, only as to tenor. The court will admit it, not as to the truth that indeed what Bond said is true, but only as to the fact that he told the witness those statements in the Q&A that they had. What is the pleasure of Senator Judge Rafi Tulfo?
Mr. Presiding Officer, I just have some clarificatory questions for the
Gentleman may proceed and he has 2 minutes.
expert witness. Sabi mo meron kang 2 weeks lecture experience as a digital evidence expert. Is that right? 2 weeks?
2 weeks training.
Wala ka nang iba pang training?
I have a training on different digital forensic aspect.
Dito sa abroad meron?
Meron po, pero yung specific sa photo and video authentication, yun po yung 2 weeks.
So, all in all, total, you have 2 years experience plus 2 weeks lecture lang pagdating sa authentication ng forensic evidence?
For the photo and video, sir.
For the photo and video, which ito yung pinag-usapan natin yan.
Yes po.
Now, my question to you, in your testimony, Mr. Witness, you did mention that you personally invest. In doing so, in the course of your investigation, did you look at the comments section? If you did, ano yung mga reactions doon? Ano yung mga statements doon sa comment sections ng mga nag-view ng videos?
There are comments that they agreed to the statement of the Vice President, but it was not documented, sir.
That's all, Mr. Presiding Officer. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Judge Tulfo. Counsel, you may proceed.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Mr. Witness, let's proceed. What proof, if any, do you have that Dempsey Reyes confirmed that he heard the Vice President utter those words?
I have the signed minutes of interview with Dempsey Reyes and an affidavit that I executed attesting to the interview, sir.
All right. Now, what about this Bones Magsambon? What proof, if any, do you have that he confirmed that he heard the Vice President's utter those words?
I have the minutes of interview with Bones Magsambon, sir, that he was signed. And I also have the affidavit that attesting that I interviewed Bones Magsambon, sir.
So far, Mr. Witness, you mentioned 1 minutes and affidavits. Now, kung yung mga dokumentong ito ipapakita sa'yo, do you think you'll be able to identify the same?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm now showing you a document entitled Side Minutes that is previously marked as Exhibit P Roman numeral 4-20 and series. Please peruse that document.
May the defense be allowed also to peruse, Your Honor?
The defense may, the counsel for respondent may look at the document.
Your Honor, for the record, the documents marked as Exhibit P-4-20 to P-4-20E are photocopies, and Exhibit P-4-20D is unreadable, as well as P-4-20E, Your Honor.
Which one is unreadable, counsel?
P-4-20D and P-4-20E.
20D?
D for dog, Your Honor. D and E. Delta Echo.
What does P-4-20D seek to show, counsel for the prosecution?
If I may peruse the document, John, please. Stephen, I need to see the document. And let's get the...
Because indeed, the presiding officer confirms that it is, I cannot decipher what it seeks to show. Unless the photocopy of a photocopy is what I have.
Okay, so may we be given 2 minutes to secure the other copies of that document.
Your Honor,
And P-4-Roman numeral number 4-20E.
yes, Your Honor. Your Honor,
This
for
is the one with the blurred face of the Vice President.
Yes, Your Honor.
Supposedly on a computer.
Your Honor, may we object on the 2 minutes, because this is the document they are already having him identified. Or do they mean to correct that mistake?
Counsel, do not waste the court's time in regard to this.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, counsel for the
we abide by the copies as they are. We abide by the copies as they are, Your Honor, please.
So let's see. Mr.
Yes.
Witness, what do you see in front of you?
Okay.
Insofar as P-4-20D and E is concerned.
Same. Same thing. Hindi yung blurry.
pareho malabo yung kopya natin. Yan at yung kopya ko din. No? Mr. Witness, if you don't see anything, it's okay.
I can only confirm the signed minutes, but the annexes, there are some unreadable, Your Honor. But the signed minutes, the minutes,
Your Honor,
this is a copy of
The minutes, but not the attachment, because clearly the attachment P4-20D and -E are both
Yes, Your Honor.
unclear. Would that be correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So only as to the supposed affidavit and not to the two attachments.
Yes,
You
Your
cannot
Honor.
identify them. Noted.
Thank you so much. Now on page 4 of the signed minutes, Mr. Witness, there appears a signature above the name Dempsey Saiden Reyes. Whose signature is that, if you know?
It is the signature of Dempsey Reyes, sir.
And how do you know that that is his signature?
I saw him sign the document after our interview, sir.
Mhm. Now, on page 4 of the signed minutes, may pirma din sa ibabaw ng pangalan ng isang Attorney Jetro Lorenza A. Cuon. Kaninong signature ito kung alam mo?
Signature of Attorney Coon po, who is the counsel of Dempsey Reyes and present during the interview, sir.
And how do you know that that is signature?
I saw him sign the document after the interview, sir.
Mhm. Now, sa page 4 ng side minutes, let's go to page 4, Mr. Witness. Makikita mo dyan yung signature sa ibabaw ng pangalang Agent John Marcalino. Whose signature is that, if you know?
This is my signature, sir.
Okay, now, you also mentioned ng affidavit. No? Kung yung affidavit na ito ay papakita sa iyo, will you be able to identify the same?
Yes, sir.
Now, ipinapakita ko sa inyo now yung affidavit dated February 10, 2025.
Your Honor, may we also be allowed to peruse?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Kindly exhibit and show to counsel for the respondent the document you are showing to the witness.
That is previously marked as Exhibit P-14, -19, and series. And if the court may inquire as to the remainder of the testimony of this witness, we are about to wind up the testimony of this witness, Your Honor, please.
Your Honor,
Thank you,
for the
counsel.
record, this is a photocopy. This is Exhibit P-4-19.
Noted.
Okay. Mr. Witness, have you perused the document? Have you perused the document? Nabasa mo na ba yung dokumentong yan?
Yes, sir.
Now, what relation, if any, does that document have with the affidavit you mentioned?
This is the affidavit attesting my interview with Dempsey Reyes, sir. Copy of the affidavit, sir.
Now, on page 2 of the affidavit, may makikita kaninong perma ba yan?
It is my signature, sir.
Now, on page 2, may pirma din sa ibabaw ng pangalang Attorney Van Homer ang Luben. Kaninong pirma ba yan?
Signature po ni Attorney ang Luben, sir.
Ba't mo nalaman na yan ay isang pirma ni Attorney ang Luben?
I saw him sign the document and I have viewed and acted upon documents bearing his signature.
Thank you so much. Now, I'm now showing you the other affidavit of even date, February 10, 2025, that is previously marked as Exhibit P-Roman numeral 4-21 and series. Can you peruse the same?
Your Honor, may be allowed. Thank you, Your Honor.
Kindly show counsel for respondent a copy of the document that the witness will testify to.
Thank you so much.
For the record, Your Honor, the Exhibit P-4-21 and Exhibit P-4-21A are photocopies.
Duly noted. Kindly return the document to the witness for his perusal.
We are returning the document to the witness, Your Honor.
Stephen,
Council, please proceed.
thank you so much, Your Honor. Please, on what relation, if any, have you answered the question? Does this document have with the one you mentioned?
This is the copy of the affidavit of interview with Bons Magsampol. Your Honor, yes, this is the copy, sir.
Now, on page 2 of the affidavit, may pirma sa ibabaw ng pangalang Agent John Mark Calinong. Kaninong pirma ba yan?
This is my signature, sir.
Sa pahina page 2, may makikita din isang pirma sa ibabaw ng pangalang Attorney Van Homer ang Luben. Kaninong pirma ba yan?
This is the signature of Attorney Van ang Ruben, sir.
Ba't mo nalaman na yan ay isang pirma ni Attorney ang Luben?
Nakita ko po niya, pinirmahan po yung document, and may mga documents pa po ako nakita na pirmado niya.
Now, Mr. Witness, thank you so much. Now, we are showing you yung dokumento entitled Signed Minutes. That is previously marked as Exhibit P Roman numeral 4-22 and series.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Kindly show a copy to the council for respondent.
Your Honor, Exhibits P-4-22 to Exhibits P-4-22G are photocopies, and Exhibit P-4-22F Foxtrot and P-4-22G Golf are unreadable. The document to the witness.
For the record as well, Chair confirms the observation of council for respondent in regard to P-4-22F and P-4-22G. And the presiding officer would like to once again ask the witness, can he decipher what is in the two exhibits mentioned by council for respondent? Again, P-4-22F, P-4-22G.
Your Honor, I can confirm the signed minutes, but the attachment, there are unreadable, Your Honor.
The two exhibits.
Annex A and Annex B with Exhibit 4-22F and P-4-22G.
Duly noted.
Thank you so much. May proceed, Your Honor, please. On page 6 ng signed minutes, may makikitang pirma sa ibabaw ng pangalang Bons Magsampol. Kaninong pirma ba yan?
This is the signature of Bons Magsampol, sir.
And then, how do you know that pirma yan ni Bons Magsampol?
Nakita ko po ito nung sinayin po niya yung document after ng interview.
Now, you go to page 6 ng side minutes na yan. May makikita ang pirma sa ibabaw ng pangalang Attorney Michael Christopher De Castro. Kaninong pirma ba yan kung alam mo?
Pirma po ito ni Attorney De Castro. Counsel po ni Bons Magsampol during the time ng interview na present during that time.
Yung tanong is, paano mo nalaman na yan ay pirma ni Attorney Castro?
Nakita ko pong pinirma niya to after the interview, sir.
Now, at that minutes, may makikitang pirma sa ibabaw ng pangalang Agent John Mark Calinong. Kaninong pirma? Okay. Now, Mr. Witness. Mr. Witness, you mentioned that the NBI conducted an investigation on the threats uttered by the Vice President against the President, the First Lady, at former Speaker of the House of Representatives. Now, ano ba yung nangyari? Ano ba yung nangyari kung meron man pagkatapos na naging investigasyon ng NBI.
Objection, Your Honor. Misleading. He assumes as fact not testified to by the witness.
Kindly rephrase, counsel.
Okay, now, what happened next, if any, and if you know, and in relation to the investigation conducted by the NBI, after the NBI's investigation?
Objection, Your Honor. Same objection.
Your Honor, please, if I may.
Yes, may answer.
After the investigation, we executed an affidavit of investigation and recommended the filing of inciting solicitation and 3 counts of rape threat, both in relation to Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, sir.
Mm-hmm. Now, sinabi mo na yung NBI, you signed, executed yung affidavit of investigation, correct?
Our team, sir.
Now, ano ba yung nangyari? Kung meron man, at saka kung alam mo, okay, pagkatapos may execute ang affidavit of investigation, the action you did on the Vice President.
We filed it to the DOJ, the affidavit of investigation, together with its annexes, sir.
Okay, you said you filed the affidavit. Now, question, ano yung mga nangyari kung meron man, kung alam mo, after ma-file yung affidavit of investigation with the DOJ in relation to the investigation you conducted in the Vice President?
We further conduct an investigation wherein we identified different videos, at least 3, that we find relevant to the November 23, sir.
Okay, so you are now mentioning videos. Sinabi mo relevant. Relevant again to what?
To the November 23, 2024 video, sir.
Alright, now, so for the record, this is now the 3rd set of videos you're referring to.
Yes.
Now, ano yung mga Mr. Witness?
The June 19 video wherein the Vice President resigned as the Secretary of the Department of Education. The July 11 video wherein the Vice President stated that she would not attend the SONA but instead declare herself as the designated survivor. And lastly, the November 26 video wherein the Vice President did not deny making statement but instead confirmed that she already talked to someone to kill the President, the First Lady, and former Speaker of the
One is dated June 19, 2024, June 11, 2024, tsaka November 26 ba yun? 2024. Now, let's go to this video na sinabi mo ng Vice President resigning as the Secretary ng Department of Education on June 19. Ano yung pruweba mo that you have, sinabi mo rin na authenticate yung video, correct?
Yes po.
Ano yung pruweba mo that you authenticated this video?
I have executed an affidavit of authentication of digital evidence dated April 30, 2026, sir.
Kung yung kopya ng affidavit of authentication now dated, sinabi mo, April 30, 2026, may papakita sa'yo. Okay? Ma-identify mo ba yan?
Yes, sir.
Now, we are in the process of showing you yung isang affidavit of authentication of digital evidence dated April 30, 2026 that is previously marked as Exhibit P-Roman numeral 4-25 and series. Defense is in the process of manifestation of perusing that document.
Foxtrot are photocopies, Your Honor. And Exhibit P-14-25B and P-14-25F Foxtrot. Let's take it to P-4-25B, Your Honor. P-12-25B is unreadable and it merely shows a black screen. Meanwhile, P-4-25F, it seems to be a photocopy of a USB with no real USB attached. For the record, we're returning the
Duly noted.
document.
The presiding officer likewise confirms the observation of counsel for the respondent. Kindly return the document to the witness.
Mr. Witness, the question is, what relation, if any, does that document have with the affidavit you mentioned?
This is a copy of the Affidavit of Authentication of Digital Evidence dated April 30, 2026, which I executed. And on the annexes, on Annex B, there is a missing part. It may be due to... I can read some words on Annex B.
Mr. Witness, when you say Annex B, you're referring to Exhibit B. -25.
Yes, Your Honor.
For the record, please proceed.
Then also on Annex D, Exhibit P-4-25E, there is some missing. But the only missing is the hash file, maybe due to printings.
For
So
the
it's not
record,
recognizable.
for the record,
Mr.
Your Honor,
Witness.
the hash file is missing. The witness said the hash file is missing.
Document.
The hash file is missing as stated by the witness. Yes. Please proceed, Mr. Witness. How about P-4-25F?
Yes, I confirm, Your Honor, that's a photocopy of
What do
the
you
flash
confirm
drive.
the picture ng USB to?
Yes, Your Honor, a picture of the flash drive.
Your Honor,
Please proceed, counsel, for the prosecution.
But this is the Affidavit of Authentication of Digital Evidence.
again, could you repeat your answer?
This is the Affidavit of Authentication of Digital Evidence that I executed, but there are, on the annexes that I mentioned, there are some that unreadable.
Thank you. May I make manifestation, Your Honor, please? As to this affidavit, it pertains to a
Counsel, may
video,
proceed.
as to the video of the Vice President's resigning, Your Honor, please. And we're supposed to present the flash drive that the defense pointed that they only have the photocopy. Be that as it may, Your Honor, please, we are waiving the presentation of the video of the Vice President resigning because, Your Honor, in the pre-trial order, specifically on page 3 thereof, the defense already admitted that the Vice President resigned on June 19, 2024.
The presiding officer was exactly about to state that there is no need for the counsel, for the prosecution to present evidence on an admitted fact.
Thank you so much, my word. And coach, what proof, if any, do you have that you authenticated the video?
It's part of the Affidavit of Authentication of Digital Evidence dated April 30, 2026, which I previously identified, sir.
What happened next, if any, after you authenticated the video of the Vice President announcing that she is keeping the SONA and declaring herself as a designated survivor?
I saved the video on my laptop and saved a copy on a flash drive, sir.
You saved a copy in a flash drive. Now, if this flash drive containing the video where the Vice President said she declared herself as a designated survivor after skipping the SONA is shown to you, will you be able to identify the same?
Yes, sir.
Now, we are now in the process of confronting you with a flash drive that is previously marked as Exhibit B, Roman numeral 4-24, small, containing the recording of the Vice President, where she said that she would not attend the SONA and instead declared herself as the quotes designated survivor and quotes previously marked as Exhibit B, Roman numeral 4-24 for the prosecution.
Permission to unseal the flash drive, sir.
You may do so, Mr. Witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is the flash drive where I saved the recording, sir.
Mm-hmm. Now, you also mentioned that you authenticated a video that on November 26, 2024, the Vice President did not deny and instead confirmed her utterances of contracting an assassin to kill the press. Ask and answered. So what is that, if any?
Yes, sir. I also executed an affidavit of authentication of digital evidence dated June 11, 2026.
So you mentioned two affidavits in result, correct, Mr. Witness?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Witness, I'm showing you a document entitled Affidavit of Authentication of Digital Evidence dated April 27, 2026. That is previously marked as Exhibit B, Roman numeral 4-27, and series. May you peruse the same. Defense, Your Honor, manifestation is in the process of perusing the same documents. It's not here.
Now, for the record, the exhibits P-4-27 to exhibit P-4-27D are photocopies, and on exhibit P-4-27D, it would seem to be a mere photocopy of a USB, an image of a USB and no actual USB appended.
Chair confirms the observation of the counsel for responding insofar as P-4-27D is concerned.
May I proceed, Your Honor,
Kindly
please?
return the document to the witness that he may answer.
So what relation, if any, does that document have with the affidavit that you mentioned?
This is a copy of the affidavit of authentication of digital evidence that I executed, sir, dated April 27, 2026, sir.
And on page 2 of that affidavit, may makikitang pirma sa ibabaw ng pangalan John Mark Calinong. Kaninong pirma ba yan?
Signature ko, sir.
Then sa page 2 ng affidavit, may makikitang pirma sa ibabaw ng pangalan ng isang attorney, Ria Vanessa Asuncion. Kaninong pirma ba yan?
Pirma po ni Attorney Asuncion, sir.
At paano mo nalaman na iyan ay isang pirma ni Attorney Asuncion?
Nakita ko po nung pinirmahan niya yung document and I have acted upon documents bearing her signature, sir.
Okay. Mr. Witness, you also mentioned of the other affidavit of the collection preservation. No? Sinabi mo dated June 11, 2026. Di po ba?
Yes, sir.
Na yung kung affidavit na iyan, ipapakita sa'yo, ma-identify mo ba yung affidavit na iyan?
Yes, sir.
Na showing you a copy of that affidavit that is previously marked, Exhibit P- Roman numeral 4-20. And for the record, Your Honor, I'm about to ask a few more questions and the prosecution is finally done with this first witness, Your Honor, please.
Noted. Counsel for respondent.
Your Honor, for exhibits P to exhibit P-4-28H, these are photocopies. And Your Honor, we note the affidavit on the collection, preservation, and authentication of digital evidence in page 2. A copy of an affidavit of authentication of digital evidence dated January 30, 2025 is attached herewith as Annex A under footnote 1, but upon perusal, no Annex A is attached to the affidavit. On Exhibit P-4-28B, under footnote 2, it says a copy of the preservation request dated 24 November 2024 is attached as Annex B, but we note that there is no preservation request or Annex B appended. As footnote number 3 of the same exhibit, a copy of the email dated November 28, 2024 from Meta is attached herewith as Annex C. However, no Annex C is appended on the affidavit. As footnote number 4, it says a copy of the authenticated recording of the video of the online live stream press conference of the Vice President held on 23 November 2024. And it says it's attached here as Annex D. However, no Annex D is attached on this affidavit. As footnote number 5, a copy of the printout of the screenshot of hash file, VP November 23 press con at the Batasan, is attached herewith as Annex E. However, no hash value or printout thereof is appended as any Annex E. As footnote 6 of the same exhibit, it says a copy of the VP November 23 press con at Batasan CCD transcript is attached as Annex F, and a copy of the affidavit of transcription dated 20 December 2024 is attached as Annex G. However, no batasan CCD transcript of the November 23 press con or affidavit of transcription are attached as annexes F or G respectively. For Exhibit P-4-28C, the footnote 7 says a copy of authenticated 18 October 2024 video is attached as Annex H. However, no Annex H or an authenticated video is attached hereon. As footnote number 8, a copy of the printout of screenshot of hash file is attached as Annex I. However, no printout of such hash file is found on this document.
I mean, are we done?
No.
Okay.
On Exhibit P-4-28D, footnote 9 says a copy of the VPSD press briefing dated 18 October 2024 CCD transcript is attached as Annex J, and a copy of the affidavit of transcription dated 3 February 2025 is attached as Annex K. However, no press briefing or affidavit of transcription dated February 3, 2025 are appended as an
With the
annex.
permission of the counsel for respondent to abbreviate the proceedings, counsel for the prosecution will stipulate that none of the attachments contained in the footnote until Annex KK
If I may.
is attached to the affidavit that you are presenting the witness.
With a counter manifestation, Your Honor, please, that this latest affidavit of authentication tries to summarize each defense. Your Honor, please, this is just a summary of all the other.
But indeed, it did not contain, does not contain, or the annexes purported to be part of this affidavit. Does counsel or respondent confirm that it is up to Annex KK?
Your Honor, we confirm.
KK, tama ba?
We confirm, but is it until KK, Your Honor?
KK. Noted, subject to the brief manifestation of counsel, but indeed, what the chair, presiding officer confirms that none of the annexes contained in all of the footnotes until Annex KK is attached to the affidavit being presented to the witness.
Your Honor, thank you so much. We proceed. Mr. Witness.
For the record, we're returning.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, this is a copy of the affidavit of authentication, collection, preservation, authentication of digital evidence, dated June 11, 2026, and it doesn't have annexes here.
Yeah, okay. May proceed, Your Honor, please. Mr. Witness, what happened next, if any, after you authenticated the video of the Vice President's the video of the Vice President that on November 26, 2024, you said the Vice President did not deny that she made the threats, and in fact, she confirmed her utterances should something happen to her. What happened next, if any, after that?
Objection, Your
What is the
Leading.
objection of counsel?
Leading.
Misleading, Your Honor. No mention.
Oh,
The witness did not mention this.
Your Honor.
Witness may answer.
I saved the video of the November 26, 2024 online interview on my computer and on a flash drive.
Now, Your Honor, before we
Counsel for respondent.
proceeds, may I request that the counsel for the prosecution characters done, testifying on what the document or the video is. So, Your Honor, I request that.
Your Honor, I'm just merely describing an affidavit or a document or an object that this witness already testified to. I'm just repeating what the witness said. I'm not adding any value whatsoever to what the witness already testified to, Your Honor, please.
Precisely, Your Honor.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing in the rules would disallow me to do that, Your Honor, please.
Will counsels kindly wait for the presiding officer to recognize them before they speak? Counsel will instead advise the senator judges to kindly listen, take note of the pieces of evidence presented through a witness under oath and subject to cross-examination, and not statements made by either counsel that are conclusions of fact and or law in arriving at their decision. The chair will be more mindful of counsel for respondent insofar as that is concerned.
Thank you.
Counsel for the prosecution, you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Witness, you mentioned a flash drive, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, kung yung flash drive na iyan, ipapakita sa iyo, ma-identify mo ba yan?
Yes po.
Now, ngayon, ipinapakita ko yung flash drive that previously marked as Exhibit P1426 containing the video recording of the Vice President on November 26, 2024 that is previously marked as Exhibit P-Roman numeral 426. May you peruse the same.
Permission to unseal the flash drive, sir.
Witness may do so.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is the flash drive where I saved the recording, sir.
Now, thank you so much. Now, you mentioned that you authenticated the recording of the video of the Vice President on November 26, 2024. Okay, sinabi mo, the Vice President did not deny that she made a threat. In fact, she made others not it that, Mr. Witness. Now, the question now is, in what particular portion of that video did the Vice President not deny that she made those threats? If you know.
Permission to refer to my investigator's notes, sir.
You may do so.
Thank you, Your Honor. Timestamp 10 minutes and 40 seconds to timestamp 11 minutes and 50 seconds. Sir.
So it's from timestamps 10 minutes to 40 seconds to 11 minutes, 50 seconds. Quick calculation. This?
Yes, sir. 1 minute and 10 seconds.
I'm about to show you now that 1 minute and 18 seconds portion, particularly from timestamps 10 minutes, 40 seconds to 11 minutes, 50 seconds. May we allow Attorney Stephen Bagalyon?
Will counsel, one of the counsels for respondent accompany the counsel for the prosecution to make sure that it's the same USB identified by the witness that will be played by the tech.
Your Honor.
Kapag namatay ako, in the context of, don't worry about my security. So this means, pinatay ka. Diba? Kasi hindi ka naman mamamatay by heart attack in relation to your security. Diba? So, pag namatay ako, I already asked a person to take revenge against three individuals. So, my question now,
So, na-kumpirma mo, Mr. Witness. When, with the question whether she uttered those threats against the President, the First Lady, the former Speaker of the House, the Vice President did not deny witness may not answer.
Counsel, kindly rephrase. It's your last question. Kindly rephrase.
Okay, now, Mr. Witness, base sa video na yan, makikita mo ba, base sa video na yan, na yung Vice President,
Wish to make before we adjourn?
Your Honor,
Yes.
please, admin man, Your
Counsel
Honor,
for
please,
the procedure.
for the record, the exhibits, in particular the flash drives, were unsealed. May move that representative from both sides be present to seal again those flash drives and for counter signatures from both sides, Your Honor, please.
We were worried about that, but I was waiting for the council to actually ask for that. When can we do this? Would some councils for the parties wish to remain after
Your
we
Honor.
adjourn, just so that we can sign and seal the USBs?
Of course, Your Honor.
Thank you. There being no other matters to be taken up by this court, the 2 p.m. of Wednesday, July 8, 2026, for the NBI agent John Mark Kalilong, specifically the cross-examination by the counsel for the respondent. Hearing is adjourned.
or if it is her intention to again appear in the premises of the Senate, because we are already respectfully informing this honorable court that we will manifest, that we will have a written request for her presence in connection with this article on trade press.
Hindi agad nagbigay ng ruling si Senate Impeachment Court Presiding Officer Senator Chis Escudero. Hihintay yung kanyang paghali ng motion ang prosecution.
The impeachment rules do not mandate nor require the respondent to attend any hearing or trial of the impeachment court. Whether she was in the building earlier or arrived after, it is totally up to the respondent because from the point of view of the court, she is represented in this court through her counsel already. Should the counsel for the prosecutors desire to call the respondent herself, the court will act on that motion and request once it is made and or filed and need not make a ruling at this point in time.
Balak din ang House Prosecution Panel na ipresenta bilang witnesses sa susunod na linggo sina Atty. Zuleika Lopez, Chief of Staff ng Office of the Vice President at Atty. Delphi Matiba, Director ng National Bureau of Investigation. Nagsumite na ang prosecution ng request for issuance of subpoena sa Senate Impeachment Court. Balak ng prosecution na ipresenta sina Lopez at Matiba sa Senate Impeachment Court para sa article of impeachment tungkol sa banta ni Vice President Duterte, kina Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, First Lady Lisa Marcos, at dating House Speaker Martin Romualdez. Ina Pangilinan Perez, nakatutok, 24 oras. Patay ang isang tinggera at dalawang nitong menor de edad matapos umagit ng oil tanker sa food cart sa Negros Occidental. Nakuha pa ng dahilan ang paglipat ng lane ng tanker hanggang alam hindi nito ang food cart sa laming kalsada. Baka embargo ang food cart. Pag-ali ng driver, naka-iglip ito at nawala ng control sa manibela. Then, on the spot, ang tinggera. Kasi may-ari ng food cart. Hospital naman, binawian ng buhay ang katuwang niyang 17 taong buwan. Sugatan ng isa pang hirap kasama. Humingi ng tawad ng driver na nangangarap sa reklamong reckless included resulting to homicide.
Mga kapuso, arestado ang dalawa sa tatlong tumakay kumano ng sasakyan ng nirentahan nila para ipagsundo ng balikbayan sa airport. Narito ang pumayag pa ang mga suspect na magpakuha ng litrato sa may-ari ng sasakyan kanilang nirentahan. Pumirma pa ng kontrata at nakuha pa mag-iwan ng driver's license bago ilabas ng garahe ang kotse. Mula raw sa Kitabangan City ang mga suspect at dumayo sa karating bayan ng makilala. At doon, rumenta ang sasakyan na gagamitin daw para sumundo ng balikbayan.
Ang sabi nila sa akin, pupunta sila ng Davao sa airport, then after Davao Airport, pupunta sila ng Cotabato Airport. Nagdadalawang isip ako, kasi tininan ko sila, ang layo Kitapawan, makilala. Sabi ko kami nakaalam yung dito kami na maraming para sa Kitapawan.
Kinabukasan, inutuban na ang biktima.
After 24 hours, communicate ako sa kanila, sabi ko, sir, ano ko lang yung ibalik? Hindi na sila nag-reply sa akin, hindi na nag-communicate. Sabi ko, sige pa gano'n, gagawa na lang kami ng legal process, gano'n, sabi niya, gawin ninyo, parang inano pa kami na,
Sila pa galit.
oo, galit pa sila.
Pagkatapos, isang kaibigan ng biktima na wala'y nakakakilala sa illegal daw na gawain ng mga suspect ang nagbigay ng tip.
Parang hindi talaga nila ibang sakyan. Sabi daw, lalagyan daw ng droga, yung mga illegal. So doon na ako kinamahan. Sabi ko, bakit gano'n? Ang ganda ng usapan.
Nag-report na sa PNP Highway Patrol Group ang biktima at itinip agad. Na-recover sa Sultan Kudarat Magitano del Dope ang kotseng nirentahan, pati ang dalawa sa tatlong suspect. Pawang walang komento ang mga binakit.
Sa pagkakalangan, hindi na makamat sa sakyan. Hindi sa rin sa live stream. Ngayon, informanan ko yun ang mga kakatanan niya.
Nakapaghain na ng reklamo paglabag sa new anti-carjacking law ang biktima.
Masakit na ipinangagan niya na may mga tauran niya na nagsisikap kami para sa ganitong
namin pong mga opisina ay pwede naman pong puntahan at may assist po namin kayo upang matulungan kayo sa inyong problema.
Emil Sumangil, nakatutok?
Can't stop finger grooming my hair with my new Palmolive Naturals. Now with 2 times golden cream concentrate. Try the new Palmolive Naturals. Bago mag-alas 7 ng gabi kagabi, inaresto ni Duterte si Aristotel Viray, isa sa tatlong kapwa akusado ni Senador Duterte Marcoleta sa kasong plunder. Dinakip siya ng Criminal Investigation and Detection Group sa isang gasolinahan sa Boniserang Avenue, Quezon City. Isa si Viray sa mga pribadong individual na ayon kay Marcoleta ay nagpili sa kanya ng 20 million pesos na bahagi ng 75 million pesos na hindi diniklara ni Marcoleta bilang campaign contribution. Ang depensa ng senador sa Comelec, hindi pa campaign period na matanggap nito noong January 2025, kaya di pa siya may tuturing na kandidato. Pero sabi ng Ombudsman, naliban sa hindi ito itineklara ni Marcoleta sa kanyang Statement of Assets, Liabilities, and Net Worth o SALN, masyado itong malaking halaga para maging simpleng regalo lang sa isang nakaupong kongresista. Matapos maresto ay dinala si Viray sa Kasane para sa booking procedure at medical check-up. Sa PNP General Hospital ng Balipas ng gabi si Viray nasa mataas na blood pressure. Pero dahil binigyan na ng clearance ng mga doktor kanina umaga, dinala na siya ng mga pulis sa Sandigan Bayan para sa return of warrant. Bago magtanghali, inisyu na ng Sandigan Bayan 3rd Division ang commitment order kung saan iniutos ng korte na ikulong si Viray sa BJMP Quezon City Male Dormitory sa Cayatas. Makakasama ni Viray noon ang ibang akusado sina dating Congressman Michael Lansor at negosyante si Joseph Espiritu. Bakit dito nakatutok? 24 oras. At tutukan, tatlong motel sa San Pedro Laguna na pugad umano ng kalaswaan. Sinalakay at asawa, arestado dahil ibinubugaw umano ang dalawang anak. liable for grave misconduct and gross neglect of duty si Aplaska dahil siya. Anila, ang pagpapaputok ng baril ni Aplaska noon ay hindi makatwira ng tagdunod ng bansa sa kaligtasan. Nabangginahan nila ito sa mga panuntunan ng paggamit ng puwersa at pagbabaliwala sa kanyang tungkulin panatilihin ang seguridad at kaayusan sa gusali ng Senado. Tingin naman ni Aplaska, hindi nakonsidera ng ombudsman ang lahat ng mga ebidensyang isinuti nila, kaya aakilaan niya siya sa tamang forum at sa tamang panahon. Punto niya, nang himasok noon ang NBI nang walang koordinasyon. Tanong niya, kung may anyay intruder na nanutok ng baril, ano pa man ibang dapat gawin sa ganoong sitwasyon?
Iniagad ng Lapu-Lapu City Branch 27 na makapagpiyansa ang contractor na si Sara 1 million pesos yan para sa kasong malversation of public funds and anti-graft kaugnay sa muloy 96.5 million ghost project sa Davao Occidental. Iniagad ng finance officer ng Department of Public Works and Highways sa DPWH Davao Occidental na si Sara na makapagpiyansa sa halagang 300,000 pesos. Ayon sa Korte sa Cebu, base sa evidential prosecutor, hindi na ipakita ang partisipasyon ni Iskaya Bukogen sa kabila. Hindi pa rin makakalaya si Iskaya dahil non-bailable ang kasunduhan sa kanya at asawang si Pacifico Kirby Iskaya sa Bulacan. Gabay naman ng 53.9 million dose project sa Olympic Bulacan.
Dahil sa pagbuka ng gulo sa limang silangan, bahagyang tumagal sa 6.4% ang antas ng pagmahal ng mga bilihin at serbisyo sa itong Hulyo. May mga nagmura pa ang produkto pero ang kuryente bumilis ang pagmahal. At nakatutok si JP Soriano.
Nang mamili ng pangsangkap sa birthday pansit ng kanyang apo, pansin ni Maggie ang bahagyang pagmura ng mga kalahok na gulay pagkibalot ng baboy. Pagyaparyala ang minimura, pero malaking bagay na niya sa mga ordinaryong mamimili gaya niya.
Ay paano inanesla yung pagkain nila, bumaba, lalagyan na sa baon na ng mga bata.
Ayon sa Philippine Statistics Authority o PSA, sa pangkalahatan ay bumagal ang pagmahal ng mga bilihin o inflation sa 6.4% noong Hunyo kumpara sa 6.8% noong Mayo. Ang unahing nakabagal ng inflation ang bumagal na pagmahal ng gasto sa transportation dahil bumaba ang gulo sa Middle East. Kaya kahit nagmamahal pa rin ang petrolyo, malayo na yan sa iningamahan noong panahon ng mega oil price rise.
Ang pangunahing dahilan ng mas mababang antas ng inflation nitong Hunyo kumpara noong Mayo 2026 ay ang mas mabagal na pagtaas ng presyo ng transport na may 12.8% inflation rate. Ito ay may 61.1% share sa pagbaba ng pangkalahang inflation sa bansa.
Umagal din niya ang pagmahal ng pagkain at mga inuming non-alcoholic at nasa 5.2% na. Yung iba nga, hindi lang bumagal ang pagmahal, kundi nagmura talaga tulad ng karne ng baboy, kaya negative 4.2% ang naitala ng inflation. Nakatulong ang ganyan para mahatak naman ang pagsipa ng ibang gastusin tulad sa LPG na nagtala ng 35% inflation. Ang kuryente naman ay nagtala ng 12% inflation itong Hunyo.
This is the highest in close to 3 years. So, yun yung isa.
Yan mismo ang problema ng binabalagit na negosyo gaya ng salon na ito sa Quezon City
pagwagayway ng watawag ng Pilipinas ng mga nanonood, lalo na ng pagkuha ni Alex ang ikalawang set sa score na 4-6. Pagdating ng ikatlo at huling set, halos walang gustong huminga. Nagtapos ang laban pabor sa 30-year-old na si Paulini sa score na 6-3, pero hindi natapos ang paghanga ng mga nakasaksi sa tapang, disiplina at puso ng 21-year-old na si Iyala.
Okay. Lumaban ng maayos. Dahil naganda na pa, laban lang. Lumaban si Alex.
Happy pa rin.
argument here is merong digital online harms that exist in the online. And it wouldn't be solved if tatanggalin mo lang yung minors. Imagine, all the harms experienced by minors and the youth ay experienced din ng 17 and above, for example. So the idea is, how then can we regulate or in a way change the online environment in a way that is safer for everyone, especially for them?
Sa impeachment trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte ngayong araw, inalmahan ng depensa ang paraan ng pagkakaroon ng prosekusyon sa iniharap nitong witness mula sa NBI. Itinanong pa ng depensa ay sinusunod daw na ibang sikre. Bagay na inalaga ng prosekusyon. Mula sa Senado, nakatutulay si Marie Suarez. Marie.
Real ramdam ang tensyon sa pagitan ng prosekusyon at ng depensa habang kinakwestiyon ang unang isinala na testigo sa Day 2 na impeachment trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte ngayong hapon. Umitin ang tensyon sa impeachment trial nang sa gitna ng testimonya ni NBI Agent John Margalilong, nagtaka si Defense Counsel Attorney Carlo Joaquin Narvasa kung paano raw nito na-identify ang dokumento ipinresentang ebidensya ngayong wala naman itong hawak na kopya.
We have the copy of the document. How can he be identifying the document when he does not have that copy? Are you following a script?
Agad namang pumalag ang counsel para sa panel of prosecutors na si Attorney Amado Liglutan.
Oh my goodness, Your Honor, please. I move that the statement by the defense that the witness is found in the street is taken out of record. For the record, Your Honor, the witness was perusing the document before he handed that to the defense. I move that the statement of the defense be taken out, Your Honor, please.
When he was answering comments of the question,
Namagitan si Presiding Officer Cheese Escudero.
comments of the question, sir, simply noted, kindly, if you're done with the document, counsel, kindly give it to the witness.
Sa mahigit 4 na oras na itinatakbo ng pagdinig ay panay ang pag-o-object ng depensa sa paraan ng pagtatanong ng prosekusyon.
You said that your office conducted an investigation on the statement made by the Vice President dated November 23, 2024, correct?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading. Your Honor, he's not on the direct.
Overruled. Witness may answer.
Now, tanong, ano ba exactly yung sinabi ng Vice President nung araw na yan, November 23, 2020?
Objection, Your Honor.
Hey, I'm not yet done.
Your Honor, the bosses of the prosecution are very
Kindly
confusing.
let the counsel for the prosecutors finish this question.
Precisely.
Kaya pumagitna na ang presiding officer.
What particular statements of the Vice President on that day did you investigate?
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay, counsel for respondent, a bit of patience. Let the counsel finish. I don't think he's finished.
Pero hindi lang sa mga abogado tinanag na tensyon dahil maging ang mga senator judge ay nagpapasalingan na nabugat sa tanong ni Senator Judge Lisa Ontivero sa testigo at prosekusyon.
Counsel, none of these statements are proof that the Vice President actually contacted an assassin or hired one. Why are these acts impeachable?
Bakit na pinalaga ni Senator Judge Pia Cayetano?
I don't think this is fair, Mr. President. Admonish us. What us out if the question natin is also not proper at the proper time. I don't want to see this happen again.
Chair would like to remind my colleagues the question posed by Senator Judge Lisa pertains to the final
I will submit to any ruling or statement of the presiding officer. But for clarity, Mr. Presiding Officer, my question po had to do with how the evidence is material to the allegations in the articles of impeachment. I wanted to appreciate the evidence before me in light of the articles of impeachment.
Mahirap pinagkaliban ng muna ang cross-examination ng defense sa testigo. Ang pasado alas 10 ngayong gabi ay nag-adjourn na impeachment trial na mag-resume bukas ng alas 2 ng hapon.
Maraming salamat, Maris. Bye.
At kukuha naman tayo ng update sa makarating na super bagyo kasama si Amor La Rosa ng Chile Weather Center. Amor, gaano kalakas at ano ang dapat paghandaan ng ating mga kapuso sa super bagyo Inday? Salamat, Vicky. Ako na nanatiling malakas at isa pa rin super typhoon ang bagyo tatawagin Inday. Posibleng nasa loob na yan ang Philippine Area of Responsibility sa mga susunod na oras o mamayang madaling araw. Pero bukod po sa super bagyo, dapat din paghandaan ang lalo pang paglakas ng habagat. Sa pinakahuling datos ng pag-asa ng nakaraan ng sento nitong bagyo ng international ngayon na bagay sa line 1,705 kilometers, ilang yan ay central Luzon. At ay huling malakas ng hangin na agwan sa 185 kilometers per hour at kung naman yan, papalo naman sa 230 kilometers per hour. Ang pagkilos po nito ay pa-west-northwest sa ngayon sa bilis na 25 kilometers per hour. At kapag nasa loob na nga yan ng Philippine Area of Responsibility, tatawagin na nga ito sa local name na Indaya. Ay po sa pag-asa, mababa pa rin ang chance nitong mag-landfall o tumama sa anumang bahagi ng ating bansa. Pero mga kapuso, kung hindi pa rin lumapit yan dito sa bahagi po ng Batanes, lalo na pagsapit po ng Biyernes, malawak din kasi yung sakop nitong binabantayan natin na bagyo. Ibig sabihin po, may landfall man o wala, mararamdaman pa rin yung direct epekto nito sa ilang bahagi ng Pilipinas. Pwedeng magtaas ng wind signal number 2 or signal number 3 sa northern at pwede rin sa eastern portions ng northern Luzon, pero pwede rin sa silangan po ng southern Luzon o kaya naman dito sa silangang bahagi ng eastern Visayas kapag medyo bumaba po yung track nitong bagyo. Posibleng maglabas ng pag-asa ng wind signal simula po ngayong gabi yan sa ilang lugar sa northern Luzon. Silipin natin ito nga po yung latest track ng pag-asa. Magtutuloy-tuloy yung pagkilos ng bagyo pa-west-northwest po muna yan. Hanggang sa bahagya po itong aangat. Ay nakita natin medyo aangat yan. Hanggang sa mapunta po dito sa may pagitan ng Taiwan at yung today ng Okinawa naman. Kung hindi po magbago yung pagkilos itong bagyo, posibleng lumabas na rin yan sa Philippine Area of Responsibility pagsapit ng Sabado. Pwede po kung magkaroon ng pagbabago, kaya patuloy po natin tututukan. Bukod dito sa bagyo, dapat din natin paghandaan yung epekto ng southwest monsoon yung habagat. Nagsisimula na kasi yung super typhoon na palakas nito o hatakin itong habagat, kaya nag-umpisa na rin yung habagat na magpaulan o maka-apply po sa ilang lugar sa bansa. Base po sa datos ng Metro Weather, may mga paulan na sa umaga bukas, dito sa may Zamboanga Peninsula, Sulu Archipelago at pati na rin sa Sorsogon. Pagsabi po ng hapon, mas malawakan yung mga pagulan. Ang makakaranas ng maulang panahon. At nakikita natin, mayroong mga heavy to intense na mga pagulan o magpabaha o magdulot ng landslide. Sa Visayas naman, umaga may paulan po sa ilang bahagi ng Negros Island Region, ganun din sa Samar, pati na rin po sa Biliran and Leyte. Pagdating naman ng hapon at gabi, may mga pagulan na rin mararanasan. Ito po yan sa Panay Island, kasama na rin dyan ito pong Cebu, Bohol, at iba pang bahagi ng Samar at ng Leyte provinces. At sa mga taga-Luzon naman, mababa pa ang chance na mula sa umaga, malita na lang sa ilang bahagi po ng Bicol Region at ng Palawan. Bandang tanghali at hapon naman, may mga kalat-kalat na ulan na nakikita dito po yan sa Ilocos Region, Central Luzon, Calabar Luzon, pero din dito sa Bicol Region at natitirang bahagi pa ng Limaroa. Sa Metro Manila, may chance rin po ng thunderstorms, lalo na po yan bandang tanghali at hapon.
Bukas kayo mo recording?
Na pwede po makarami
Ding?
pagulan kahit
Tingnan mo sa yung PowerPoint kita nila.
yan muna ang data sa ating panahon mula po sa GMA Weather Center.
Yan ang gamitin ninyo?
Serbisyo po
Ha?
ng GMA. Hiniling sa Korte Suprema ng ilang abogadong kaalyado ni Vice President Sara Duterte ang
Presidente sa one-day rule notice ng Senado. Mali rin umanong inabuhan ito ng Senado bilang legislative body at hindi bilang impeachment court. Sinisikap po namin inanatubuan ang impeachment court sa petisyong ito. Listado ang pambubugaw umano sa mga sinalakay ng hotel sa San Pedro, Laguna. Ang isa sa mga babaeng biktima ay nadiskubring kasama pa ang pamilya sa isa pang hotel. Ang nakarutok si John Consulta, exclusive.
Pinasok ng mga tauhan ng National Bureau of Investigation o NBI ang tatlong hotel sa Pedro Laguna, kasama ang Department of Social Welfare and Development o DSWD. Listado ang ilang bugong umano, nagre-reto umano ng mga kasama nilang babae sa mga parokyano. Ito po yung tip. Nahulihan pa na sa share siya po ang isa. Sa'yo po ba yan? Sa'yo po yan? Ano po yan? Ayon sa NBI NCR STG, sa loob na mismo ng mga hotel, nagsasagawa ng instruksyon ang mga suspect at inilalako ang ilang membro de edad. May apat na lugar dito, mga hotels na ginagamit ng prostitution din. Kung wala doon na mismo naka-standby sa loob mismo ng compound ng mga hotel, at yung kanilang bugaw na consumer, ginagagamit sa loob at pero sa kabilang hotel, inilabigla ng NBI ang kanilang nadiskubre. Ang isang babaeng nainta sa operasyon, di pala nag-iisa. Dahil habang may kliyente, naka-check-in din sa halos katabing kwarto sa kaparehong hotel ang kanyang pamilya. Kasama mo siya? Nag-iipon lang po kami ng pera para makaalis ko din. Ika po mga bata, sino po sa mga anak ko na? Isang mga po sila kinuha, dalawang anak, tapos yung asawa niya, na parang tumatayo, ginakaya yung asawa niya na pumasok dito sa prostitution. Sa kabuuan, 15 ang nasakit, kabilang ang 4 na de edad, habang ang estado naman ang 14 na bugaw at empleyado ng mga hotel. Wala pang pahayag ang ibang inaresto. John Consulta, nakatuto, 24 oras. Mga kapuso, dahil sa lindol, hindi na mapakinabangan ng isang pamilya na bahay sa General Santos City na inubulugan pa nila sa pagkikipag. Pero, may tentati pala ang pagkikipag na makakatulog rin sa pagpupamula sa ibang bahay habang pinapaayos sila. Naalaman niya ang ilang problema sa pag-ibig ng inyong pagkakasyon.
Super kasakit. Para di akong sulugan. Nagalang sila na.
Ang bagay ng pamilya Mama sa Agan Metro Subdivision sa Barangay Gagao, General Santos City. Isa sa mga bruhan ng magnitude 7.8 na lindol noong June 8.
Dito sir, basa. Bumagsak talaga. Pagkasita ang lindol. Tapos tumakbo yung anak ko. Tago tayo dito pa tayo buwan. Namisa. Bumagsak na dyan labasan na yung mga plato namin. Baso. Tapos dito narinig ko nga parang sumapog. Dito na siya. Ganito.
Sa isang igla, hindi na mapapakinabangan ang isang tinawag na tahanan ng pamilya.
Yung isame. Na ano talaga bumagsak yung isame.
Tulong ang galing ni Alice sa pag-ibig fund, lalo't inuhulugan nila sa ahensya mula noong 2017 ang bayad lupang nagkakalagang may 2 milyong piso.
Utang ka lang dito ni pag-ibig. Saan ka yung pag-ibig? Ganito ang nangyari. Utang ka kami ni pag-ibig. Ganito. Hindi ko mag-alam.
Tumulog ang inyong akusasyonan sa pag-ibig fund. Anila, may kaakibat na insurance coverage ang bawat housing loan na inuhulugan ng kanilang mga miyembro. Kaya sa panahon sa kunan, isa ito sa mga maaaring i-claim sa kanilang opisina.
Kasama po sa kanyang binabayad buwan-buwan ay yung insurance premium na kasama sa kanyang pagiging housing. Base po sa aming assessment, yung kanyang kailangang gastusin upang ipagawa muli ang kanyang bahay. At dagdag po rito ay mayroon pong kakibat ito na ang tawag ay alternative accommodation benefit. ibig sabihin po, hindi na po pwedeng tirahan yung kanyang tahanan. Kaya kung meron po tayong additional na at least 20,000 pesos para po kay Mang Alice, para po magamit niyang pangrenta o para po siya mangupahan muna.
Sa kabuuan, makakatanggap ng mahigit 1.8 million pesos na claim si Alice buhat sa kanyang insurance coverage at alternative accommodation assistance mula sa Pag-ibig Fund. Mission accomplish tayo, mga kapuso. Para po sa inyong mga sumbong, pwede mag-message sa Kapuso Action at Facebook page o magbubo sa GMA Action Center sa GMA Network Headquarters sa Marami Diliman, Quezon City. Dahil sa namang reklamo, mga kapuso o matulya, may tatapat na aksyon sa inyo. Kapuso Action Net! Magandang gabi, mga kapuso. Ako po hindi po yakin na magbibigay sa inyo ng trivia sa likod mga trending na balita. Dahil nagdala kong fake news sa paggamit ng artificial intelligence o AI. Ayaw pa kumpuli ng ilan sa bayan na hindi kumpuli sa syudad na lang. Pero marami kong makalat doon ng oportunidad. Tutang kami magtanghali, boss. Try this. Coffee ko brown. Sakto pizza ng cafe milk at brown sugar. Kaya sarap. Magpaan.
Vlogger po, dito sa amin, nag-i-inventory sila ng mga area na potential na magiging tourist spot. Yun isang bagay na nakita ko nila during validation nila, yung puting unggoy.
Para makumpirma ang ulat, ang mga kawaling ng DNR Region 12, agad na tinumog sila ng operan nito.
Galing sa barangay po ng Bugso, siguro nasa 45 minutes pa yung biyahe papuntang Sibiu, tapos meron pang lalakarin na more or less 2 kilometers.
At matapos ang mahaba-habang nakaraan, confirm, nakalapilin ko.
Nakita ko ng taga-Sinro at taga-Pinro.
Ang unggoy na isang Macacausicularis philippensis o Philippine Longtail Macaque, hindi nga ang Pilipino. Ang isa sa mga unang nila kilala kung bakit nangyari ito. Meron daw itong albinism. Pero genetic condition kung saan kaunti o walang melanina sa mga isang tao kung ayaw. Kaya naging maputi ang kanilang mata o balibo at mapusya makulay ang kanilang mata. Pero ang mga kawali ng DNR na naka-eye-to-eye ng tubig unggoy, pero napansin, ang mga mata nito kulay brown kanina.
Yung nakita kanina, hindi naman makulay yung mata. Hindi nila masasabing albay yung talaga. Gina-verify pa po.
Sinala nila ang posibleng kondisyon.
Zoe! Dali na!
Ang posibleng ay isang genetic condition kung saan bahagya gawang malaking treatment pag wala balibo. Pero dito nagkakasin, dito na-apektuhan ang kulay ng mga mata.
Ang nangyayari sa immune system, these melanocytes, they have to travel literally sa ating hair, sa ating nails,
Kain ka?
nagkakaroon ng genetic
Ay,
kung
kamay.
saan hindi sila nakaka-travel or hindi
Kulang mo na
nakaka-travel melanocytes. Actually, wala rin tayong masyadong published expenditure sa population sa tinitignan natin. So, wala tayong definite data on it. Pero, I could say, it's really there. Parang wala lang tayong universal number for it.
Pero ayon sa DNR, kailangan para matuking pagsuguri para matukoy ang kondisyon ng unggoy. Ayon naman sa mga residente na nakatira malapit sa gubat ang puting unggoy, may isang dekada na nilang nakikita loob.
Hindi pa namin yung talaga confirm na nakikita nila yun doon. Pero hindi siya madalas na lumalabas.
Pero dahil sa nag-viral na video ng puting unggoy, nangangapangayon ang lokal na pamahalaan ng Sara Provincial Aquino para sa kanilang